What's going on, Cobra Kai Nation? Your boys are back.
Yes.
With that fire, that
Banzai.
passion.
Banzai.
For Cobra Kai.
Let's go.
We back, bro.
It's in there.
And we're starting off with this mini teaser.
Let's go.
Of something that we have been wanting.
Yeah.
And we've been getting those hints.
Mm-hmm. They've been setting it up. 3 seasons in, they've been setting it up.
So we got a teaser trailer for y'all. I'm already happy. I'm happy. But
I'm sold. I'm just, yeah.
You know, we just here for the ride.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you for a ride. We already there, right?
Yep.
But we're going to go in and throw in that prediction.
Let's go.
For season 4.
It's time. That's what y'all here for.
You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
So, for those that don't know who I am, I'm the man with the lethal arms.
Uh-oh.
I'm J3.
This guy gets
that went through your chest, and I got blood on the other end.
I'm Ronin Shogun, the ninja assassin. Yes. Power, baby. Kata.
I'm hot.
What's up?
What I'm talking.
Chilling.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this teaser, mini teaser trailer
For sure.
of Cobra Kai Season 4. Terry Silver returns. That collect call went through.
War Buddy is here.
Let's get it, man.
Man can't stand. You can't fight.
Oh.
Man can't breathe. You can't fight. Man can't see. You can't fight.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
With the silver hair.
I'll make his knuckles bleed, Johnny boy.
It's going to be fire, bro.
I'll make his knuckles bleed.
Is it just being a fan that just made your spine tingle?
That was a fire teaser, and it's the same actor. I love that they got the continuity.
My spider sense is tingling, bro.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because I've been laying on my hand too long. But something.
Who knows, man?
Oh, man, this is going to be dope, man.
Hey, shout out to them getting Thomas Ian Griffin to come back. He's a big action star coming up in the 90s. Like, he was like that bridge between Brandon Lee and Tom Cruise. He just had that charisma.
It's like, I need somebody to cover this role.
Yeah.
You're hired.
That's dope, man. Like, he's here. Like, that's going to be great to see what's been going on with him, like, these last few decades.
Yeah.
And you're going to see that return and that strengthening of that brotherhood again. And that's going to be fresh because now his plans have probably changed. I feel like he might be taking this all over. He might be taking over himself personally because he was the business guy.
Yeah. Because Kreese, this isn't the first time he went back to him.
Right.
And maybe he might be like, well, let's go on prediction. Yeah. Prediction mode. Season 4. Let's just talk about Terry a little bit.
Prediction, yeah.
I agree with that. He might be taking over, man. You might just say, you know what? I've bailed you out too many times. Maybe
that too.
Maybe it's this your last time. You know?
He cared. Like he looked out for Kreese.
Yeah.
Because Kreese was down and out, and this ain't Terry Silver's first rodeo. He's been doing this, and he's a money guy, so he's looking at the bigger picture. Like, what can we bring? And more students. They love to fight. They already come from that background, so he's thinking business. He's like, well, if I'm going to come in and help Cobra Kai, we might as well just take over and I'll build a whole bunch of Cobra Kais. What if that was the plan of him coming back?
Or maybe
one is not enough.
But maybe we've been there, done that. They had a lot of Cobra Kais. The business failed at a certain point, right? So what if Terry's into a different type of business mechanism? Robots. No. But what if he's like, we use the media market on it. You know what I'm saying? Go more social media with it, where you're like, how Hawk was doing it, showing his moves and stuff, and he was getting a lot of viewers.
Right.
Maybe they might go a YouTube step.
Maybe this could be a chance to show new techniques.
Vlogging, on a business level to get marketing to go to Cobra Kai. But I think it'd be cliche for them to try to build more Cobra Kai schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's soldier mentality though. Army.
They're already stuck to the same routines.
More than one squad. But again, like I said, whatever brings money in. And then the tournament, as we know, looks like it might go international. This is why I say this.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm with you on that.
Because of Daniel going to Okinawa and training.
Right.
Chosen taught him some things that Miyagi didn't get the chance to do. Maybe because he was not ready.
Right.
Miguel's recovering. They found their new home now. The All Valley tournament is going to go international, and we're going to see chosen students as well. He has a school too, and they understand the threat that Cobra Kai is. Which is why I said they might be going international, because Terry Silver has other plans. He probably knows about chosen.
And remember,
it all comes back to war.
It all go back to war.
Yeah.
And remember, like, their master, when Kreese was talking about, when Kreese's general was talking about his master,
right?
What's that tie-in with Soto?
Because the style was Korean.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. See,
because you remember, because we were talking about Mr. Miyagi.
This could be personal.
And his and Soto, you know, they were brothers.
Yeah.
So what goes in with that? You know what I mean?
It could be, I don't want to say representation, but I feel like it could be a tradition that they're trying to keep consistent. You know, family dynamics. They don't want somebody else's legacy to be stolen.
Yeah.
So they're trying to keep that name going.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it all comes back to business and war. But now with the team, I just lost my train of thought. Daniel Squad.
Yeah.
Miyagi-Do. There we go. Miyagi-Do.
How dare you?
I feel like they're gonna basically rebuild their foundation too.
Oh yeah, their foundation has gotten thick, man.
Because now everybody's gonna want to come in, because now the word's gotten out about LaRusso and who he is as a person, and he still has that rep from winning the very first tournament back in the day. So,
and you know, Johnny rehabilitated a kid who back got broke. Like, he's back,
and now he's over here with Daniel. He knows the story now. Everybody else is gonna know that story too now because of Miguel. So now it's like word of mouth information, and then a little history on top of it. So we're protecting legacies and we're protecting history. That's why I feel like this is going to be more of an international story.
I think on one part you're right, internationally wise, but I think Terry is going to embrace, like, if you look at the squad they got right now, right? They lost big when Hawk left.
Yeah.
They lost big.
That was their muscle.
Right? They got Robbie. I'll be honest with you. Robbie's cold. But I think Hawk was better technique-wise.
Okay.
Right? Because Hawk, it was rare to see Hawk question himself. Because I went back and watched season 1 through 3 again. Hawk, the only time we saw him question himself is when he had to do something wrong. But when everything was right, he was a whole different ball game.
Right.
Robbie conflicts himself. Yeah, they gained Robbie, and I think Robbie's going to embrace Cobra Kai's methods even further than Hawk. But as of right now, from us not seeing it, I don't see him better than Hawk, but I do see Tori being that beacon. And I said it and I'll say it again. Mike Barnes, I think that's her father.
Dang, that's
and
a
I
big
think
one.
I think that's why Kreese, I think they know, bro. The military guys be knowing stuff and they be quiet.
And they hit it all this time.
Because what really brought Kreese back to Simi Valley?
Probably family.
Right?
Could have been family.
Maybe Terry told him to come. Watch over Tori.
It does feel like there's some kind of weird connection.
Yeah, Simi Valley, right? Where they at?
No, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Valley,
Yeah.
You know, when you live in LA, man, it's the valley's the valley. Oh, here we go. What brought him back to the valley? All right, there we go.
Family. Family brought him back, bro. And there's this weird connection in the Cobra Kai team.
Yeah.
That there could be like fatherly figures in there that are tied to these kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because random students just randomly showed up midway peak through the season knowing who John Kreese was. And so there's, again, it obviously is some history. And I think they didn't want to say anything. And like you said, they kept quiet about a lot of stuff because they knew it would have started wars then.
They going in and they going.
They wanted to sneak it, and they wanted to do it precisely so where they know it would hit them like right in the face. So I think it was a personal attack, and that's why they kept quiet about it. But I think there's a lot of stuff that Cobra Kai also knows on a Russo side too that we still haven't uncovered yet. Because again, they're digging up stuff from the past.
What about this? I'm listening to you, but I just thought of something. Just a wild card. What if Johnny got wasted one night, slept with this random chick, got her pregnant, 16 years later, Tori. All right, go ahead.
Possible.
I can see John Kreese going and throwing him a foul. you probably should pick up your loose ends. What is this? Father, fuck up.
Game over. Season 5.
Daddy's revenge. Daddy was never, ever.
He wasn't there. He didn't take me to the fair.
I was waiting for you.
Changed my underwear.
I was waiting for you.
Funny. Man. Hey, that's just a heck of a twist, bro.
That's a wild card.
You just set up the next to this fall. You didn't get 4 yet. Hey. Again, family.
Because we got to figure out why Tori's so angry.
And why she's so close to wanting to be here. Precisely here with Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
She's trying to amend an end that didn't really involve her, but kind of does. We just don't know why. Like, we don't know her story yet.
Like, what if that's not really her mother? What if that's the woman that her mom gave her to take care of since birth?
And she just feels obligated because this person was actually there for her.
Yeah. But she doesn't know either.
No blood connection.
She is no blood connection. There's more of a take over my daughter. I'm out. Like,
and that's why it hurts the most because that's pretty much all she has, and she's trying to do everything she can because this is the woman she's living under her roof basically. So yeah, I get that. She still got some question marks in her story too. They gave us a little bit, but not a lot though. And so that might be a season 4 arc. I think Tori's way more important than we think.
Yes.
Yeah, I might agree with that.
I think she's a tie-in. She's a tie-in.
You're right about the beacon thing.
She's a tie-in.
Yeah.
She's something about Tori ties her into this whole world because really she had no. If you think about it, without a tie-in, what is she really there for? She's just a fighter. It's kind of like how Aisha was.
Right.
She was just there, and then when she disappeared, it was nothing. Why is Tori so important?
You said something earlier about Johnny could possibly be her dad. Well, what if Ollie's her mother? And this is before they broke up. Maybe they hit it off before they split apart and Ollie got remarried. I
think Ollie, she'll become a cold-hearted person. But Daniel would have known that.
Right.
But I look at it like this. One of the reasons I look at it because her rival is Sam.
Yes, LaRusso's
daughter. And Johnny is LaRusso's rival.
Right.
They're both similar, but they hate each other for some reason, right? Over a girl.
Different scenario.
Right?
Yeah.
Why does Sam and Tori hate each other?
Different upbringings.
Over a boy.
Different life. Yeah.
Different upbringings, different boy.
One gets everything, one has to fight for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Johnny got everything. LaRusso had to fight for everything.
Yeah.
Right?
And Johnny had the choice to get everything, but didn't want it. He wanted old-fashioned. He wanted to earn it.
But then the girl came.
Yeah.
They had beef.
Right.
Same thing with Tori. I think Mike, because it's like it's more it's obvious, but Johnny was loose before the series start. You know, before Cobra Kai started, Johnny was out there, bro. He was drunk, he was partying, he was doing all kind of shit, and he was trying to live his best life.
Oh, something else just unlocked. So, okay, another prediction I have for this season. I think the important main character arcs will probably be Terry Silver, Tori, and also Chosen. Oh, yeah. Chosen is going to give us the international arc, and I feel like he might come back to America and help out with the training for LaRusso because he owes him a debt. They're cool now. They squashed whatever beef that they had.
And he got money.
Right. And Kamiko's helping him bring his business back.
Yes.
Tori, we're going to get more of her past. Terry Silver, we're going to be seeing what he's been doing all these years. Mike Barnes might show up midway. Maybe finale, but he's going to hit that episode 4 or 5 mark. He's going to pop up.
If that fool comes at the end with a jacket on the seat, no one can always be a boy wonder. I'm going to blow up.
Don't be a hard ass, LaRusso. Sign the damn papers. Sign them.
When I go back and watch part 3, bro,
it's over.
They were really just pushing the issue, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was trying to kill him, bro. Like, he was on the side of a cliff.
He was
sign the paper. I'm going to die.
He's a different breed, bro. Like, he was another level. Like, he was a killer. So it made sense that he was Cobra Kai material. That's what they were looking for. But then they kind of were like, all right, we got to backtrack. Like, can't be killing fighters. We got to put on a show.
What was the girl's name? He was the love interest in Karate Kid 3.
I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name. She was cute.
Yeah, she was.
I liked her. Put in the comments down below. What was her name? I forgot.
Yeah.
But no, I think this season is going to be really about Tori. Robbie's going to be.
We're going to really get Karate Kid history in this next season. Oh, yeah, because you got characters from main arcs coming back.
Robbie's going to be in this season. Like, when you think about the kids, right?
Right.
we're gonna see Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is gonna be built, right? We're building Cobra Kai because I don't think the All Valley competition is gonna be this season. I don't think so.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think so. I think we're going to get more. I think it's going to be season 5. Because remember, that was a bet, bro. Like, yo, if I win, you win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't a one season type deal. Because you have to rebuild this team. Man, they got their ass whooped in their house.
Yeah. But the thing was that they found their footing and everyone chose sides. Now it's going to be a fight situation. So we might might have a montage season, bro. Where it's like Rocky every episode. You know, and they just back in the, you know what I mean? Because now it's like the team is bigger. New techniques are coming in. New styles are going to be learned. Yeah. New things are going to be discovered. And then there's going to be some old versus new style stuff. Right. Because we've seen that they've went back to the old techniques. But we also learned some stuff that, again, Miyagi did not teach LaRusso. So the students are going to get hands-on experience what Daniel missed out on.
They're going to learn some things.
It's a brand new beginning.
Because you do have Johnny and LaRusso training this new squad.
So you're going to get traditional and street. Because Johnny was street, though.
Yeah.
But he had
Ryu and Ken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Ryu and Ken.
That's going to be legit, bro. They're going to be undefeatable at this point. And they're going to go international? Oh, it's game. Yeah. Because Chosen's coming in with his technique, too. He's going to help us.
But I think Terry's going to bring in somebody who's international, too.
And then it's going to be...
He might get a new character.
And then, and then Terry Silver, businessman... probably might be going head up with Kamiko's business. And that's right. That might be his rival, the business factor of it.
Business factor.
That's going to be tight.
Hindering it.
Yeah.
Cutting it off.
And Kamiko's going to cut him down. Watch.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which is going to allow Chosen to come in and actually have to fight Terry. Yeah. Chosen might have to fight Terry. We gonna get some sensei fights, bro.
He didn't show up for nothing. Yeah.
He's going to fight.
And maybe that makes sense, though, because if he does fight, that means... he's obligated and he feels like he owes a debt to LaRusso because he's a different man now. I believe that this Chosen now would do something like that. Yeah. For Daniel. I believe that. Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
the fight of the century. Hey, Terry, they better pump that up.
Yeah. That'd be dope. I want the boxing posters.
The fight card and everything.
I wouldn't be mad if Terry goes and tosses Steven Seagal.
Hey, around that time he was blowing up, makes sense.
Bro, I'll blow up too.
That'd be an epic comeback.
You know, Steven Seagal wear that wig and junk now.
Oh yeah,
it's gone, bro. It's gone, bro.
Yeah, he don't have a ponytail like he used to. This ain't Under Siege.
It's a ponytail, all right. It just ain't his.
Oh man,
it's just sitting there, bro.
That's funny. Steven Seagal mid-credit scene.
I think we're gonna see the Dimitri, the Hawk. They're gonna get their tag team fighting techniques together. Yeah, which is really good.
You're gonna see them rebuild again that friendship.
We're gonna see Gator Martin come in and rebuild himself again once again. The two Billy and the two runts of the group.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna get their technique. It's gonna be the Miyagi-Do.
Sam's gonna rebuild again.
It's gonna be team based, right?
Right.
And Cobra Kai to me feels like it's gonna be solo based, and they're gonna break their team because they're gonna rely on each other to be such family oriented, and they're gonna hurt family members to get to them to fight them 1-on-1.
True, they fight dirty. Yeah.
They fight dirty.
They do,
and that's where Sam is gonna have to fight Tori again. You know, because something's gonna happen where Miguel can't intervene.
Only this time, Sam will be ready. Find out on the next episode of Cobra Kai.
I hope so. I hope so. It's just so much to it, man, because
you got to get them Dragon Ball Z narratives at the end of every show. Will Sam find her inner chi on the next episode of Cobra Kai? Yeah.
And then play dope. The song and oh yeah.
Hey, you gotta
Dragon. Oh, yeah, that'd be dope.
That would be dope, man.
You know, you gotta watch how you say theme songs on YouTube, man.
I know.
They'd be like, copyright. How?
Right? How?
I'm a human. You hum the verse,
man.
You know, they be out there, man. They want to get
watching,
they want to get every penny they can get off anything.
They only want us to have a little bit of fun.
Was it Vegeta in the background? Don't show him. Shoot. Hey, you got a Vegeta statue back there.
Oh man, I bought this.
Yeah, but we made it. But anyway, it's I see some good episodes coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of arcs this season. A lot more action, I believe, in this because they have a solid team now.
You think more episodes this season?
I would hope so.
I think it needs more episodes, or at least longer episodes.
I think I don't want to. Yes and no, because I don't want them to wear out the welcome. Like, the pacing's so good, and then the running time is so good, because you say this a lot, like with certain things, like you get in and get out. Cobra Kai is very good with that.
Yeah.
You get enough information, you get enough drama here, and you get an action, boom, and credit next episode.
At least one
so
episode
it keeps
extra.
you hooked. I like that. I don't want it to get to the point where it's like, why is this still going? But I would like more episodes. I agree. It just depends on how they write it.
Yeah.
Because they've been working on this for the last few years. I don't believe that they would rush it. These guys are really passionate about it. But that is something to consider and think about.
Netflix has it now.
3 seasons in. Yeah, it is. It would be cool. I worry about, it getting stale at a certain point. Yeah. But if they do it and pull it off, hey, more power.
I just hope they bounce when it gets like,
yeah,
yo,
exactly,
it, man.
Now, granted, if we get to that finale and you're like, oh, just one more episode, like they give us something to that
movie,
and we're still asking game
movie.
Yeah,
I think Cobra Kai deserves a movie. I think
with these creators though, with these directors.
I think after season 5, they deserve a movie.
Yeah,
you got to give them a movie. They got to get a movie.
They have to.
You got to get a movie. Cobra Kai, the movie.
Because this really brought Karate Kid back and brought in new people to go and watch the old movies. That's a lot of power.
Yeah.
And it means the show did something and was impactful for everybody.
Absolutely.
So I agree with the movie aspect. Like, I was thinking about that when we were first introduced to this and coming into this. I was thinking like, man, what these writers and these creators, they sparked the idea. Well, what happened years later?
Yeah.
And if you're going to say Karate Kid for a new generation, you got them. Yeah. This is just new team, new generation, new kids are built differently. What would Karate Kid be like today? You've built the foundation already. Mm-hmm. So now you can give us a personal story about who's going to be that Karate Kid. Is it Miguel? Yeah. It's all about what student do we want to follow now at this point.
It's going to be Tori.
Gang. Hey, that'd be tight.
It's going to be Tori.
Yeah.
My favorite Tori.
Then now we can get a brand new villain now. Brand new sensei. They'll still be there. Yeah. But, movie-wise, you want to bring in somebody new to kind of continue that universe.
What we do with Mr. Miyagi, man. We all know Pat passed away a couple years back, so
his spirit is still there, bro.
It's in there.
He's still intact, and that's respect.
What we all know, Chosen, Soto, all that. That's part of Miyagi.
I think Daniel's still gonna have to be that. He's still gonna have to be that.
So, but what I'm saying is like, what about Mr. Miyagi's past is going to impact this season? Cause I mean, like last season, man, you had your boy crying and stuff, man, and that shit hit deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna top that about Mr. Miyagi?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
That's gonna have. That'll probably be Kamiko. This might be her time to really talk about what we missed out on and what happened when Daniel left Okinawa and how things had changed. Because again, we got that in narrative, but we missed that growth and that improvement of Okinawa because it was like beat down, run down, and now it's like wholesome.
Miss Miyagi's her dad.
Yeah, so
I just wrecked your sleep.
Yeah,
Miss Miyagi's her dad.
So we got to follow her story and get a little bit more insight on what we missed. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is I think Kamiko is going to catch up the audience and viewers.
Yeah.
And I think this is a perfect vehicle to do it because the last time we saw her, we got the letters that he left behind. And that was epic as hell. That was just powerful. But now we get a personal take on what she was doing and what she went through and then all her accomplishments and all her success. Yeah. And then all her losses as far as family. We get that, we're good. Because that will set up the playing field for the next season. Yeah. Because now it's deeper now. And it makes sense why they're fighting for this. And this whole dojo thing, it's family ran and it's family oriented. Right. And it's tradition. And it feels like something that has to be continued or held on to. Yeah. And if they lose that, I guess they feel like they lose everything. It's game over for them. Yeah. So it runs deep. It's more than fighting, but the fighting meant something because their ancestors and parents before them did it. So I feel like there's a legacy to that name and to that fighting for them. And I feel like that's why it's still continuing.
I'm with that 100%, man. I'm with it 100%. This is going to be one hell of a season. Season 4 is going to bring. Yeah, man. Season 4 basically catches us up to part 3.
It's gonna feel like part 2 and part 3 again, but with more narrative and more information this time.
Because it's longer.
Yeah.
And I'm with it, man.
And we're experiencing those characters from those original movies this time around.
Which character, and I'm going to say this and then we're going to be out. In season 4, which character do you think going to have the most improved arc?
Probably Chosen.
Chosen,
no doubt. And then second, Kimiko.
I'm
then the little girl that he saved from the typhoon, Yukio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the most improved arc in this whole season 4, I think, will be Sam.
Okay.
I think her arc is going to improve.
On the Miyagi side, yeah.
On the Miyagi side, it's going to be her, and Johnny and Carmen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that's going to be something different, yo. Y'all, because Terry Silver, man, y'all understand, like the way he went after Daniel, and with Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
I see him going after Miguel and his mama.
Oh yeah, he's hostile. Soldier mentality.
You know, taking his grandmama and junk, slapping her across her face and junk. Like I can see that stuff happening.
And this is that's what they want. Star Wars.
It takes it to that level.
Yeah.
Let her go, man. It's my grandma. Oh, your grandma. Oh,
Right.
Damn, that was dark.
Chosen shows up mid credits. Uh-oh. It's a wrap.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
But I think season 4 we're going to get a death.
We're gonna get more training too. We're gonna get more new techniques. Yeah.
Someone's going to die. Someone's going
That's
to die.
gonna hit hard.
Somebody we love, we care about, we like to see, even if they're not number 1. But because technically anybody in the show, if they die, it's going to hurt. Anybody.
Yeah.
Even the shopping center mall guy. You know, if he get kicked so hard into a wall and die, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
But it's gonna hurt because when Batman, I mean, when Johnny turned it up on Robbie, bro, and threw him to that lock, I was scared, bro. I thought he killed him. I was like, oh damn, man, that's
it
dark.
Looked like it.
Season 4, you killed your son.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I
mean?
mean?
They was already kind of not on really good terms already anyway. So yeah, that wasn't a good look.
I was like, dang, this is gonna get dark.
Yeah.
But I feel someone's gonna die. And it's going to be a family member.
Then you're going right for it. Right for the Juggernaut.
I think Terry and them, because that's what they couldn't do back in the day.
Okay.
But now you can do that. I think they're going to take it to that level.
Yeah. Show series. Yeah, you got more time now.
I think Terry and them are going to commit some type of murder.
And you want to keep the stakes. I get you.
Because that's the only thing that's going to keep us like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It can't be it could be a kid, though.
Damn.
Like, it's kind of like, it could be a kid, you know, Mike and them go too far.
It could be a new student for all we know. Somebody that just came in not knowing the whole history behind both of these rifles.
You know,
coming in.
Torment a kid, punch her too hard. One of the Cobra Kai students go too far. They go to jail for murder.
The Senseis think differently. They let stuff slide. We saw what happened to that one kid.
Exactly, right? Because the beating that Hawk gave those that Bulk from Power Rangers, like, bro, he damn near had him like near death type stuff, right?
Spit on him afterwards.
Yeah, like yo, like that was dark. So how dark are they going to take it? Because it seems like every season they take it darker, and I think death is coming. I think somebody's going to die. It's going to either be one of them little kids, one of the younger kids, the younger students. It might be one of them. You know, the one they be like meow meow when they got beat up.
Yeah,
might be one of him. You know, him or Billy from Power Rangers. But I feel that one of them is going to die, bro. Somebody that we're going to recognize is going to die, and it's going to be due to hands.
What about as far as I was thinking of villain too? Because it seemed like you're talking about on the good side of like
even a villain.
Yeah,
I think John Kreese is one of those.
I was just about to say,
like we think about.
Yeah,
but
that will also make sense why Terry's here.
But he called him before.
Because again, it's like I can't just be here. Like this is more than a tournament to me.
But see, if John Kreese dies, it affects everybody. Even
he made the tournament happen. Even
Johnny. It's going to F Johnny up, bro. Regardless of how he feels, it's still somebody he knows.
Yeah.
You can fall out with people for years and never deal with them again, but just knowing somebody's passed away or was injured or hurt by something that could have been prevented, it's going to F you up no matter what. And I think that the show doesn't want that dynamic.
Johnny may have a different outlook on that, and I say this because the way he trained and brought up his friends. Yeah. They went their separate ways because of John. But True. Johnny brought them back.
True.
And he was able to show that he was somewhat kind of a different man. And he did try to do little things, even though he was conniving and tricking him. He still never really gave up on him, even though John didn't give up on him, but in the way he kind of did, he used him. Mm-hmm. And that to me is like you're conniving. Even though you believed in him, you tormented him and used him, and you took everything that Johnny had.
Right.
And then you tried to get in his life and take his family and everything to break him.
Yeah.
You already realized his friends aren't around. So this was the last chance for him to reconcile that. And then, he lost one of his good comrades. He lost Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy gone.
So he's dealing with that. So, like, anything else is like, oh, I have to fight at this point. So Kreese dying could have been a blessing in disguise for him because he did get that closure with his boys.
But he thought Kreese had died anyway, remember?
Yeah.
They thought Kreese don't die. I think it's somebody, I don't think, the one time I thought Kreese was going to die was season 3. I thought he was
But
gonna
it
kill
could be the way it happens, too. That could also be a surprise. It could be anyway. Yeah.
Bro, I think it's either going to be a family member
It's
or
gonna be
one
a
of the
showdown.
kids, bro.
It's going to be a showdown.
Like, somebody's going to take it too far. Because
Yeah.
we thought Robbie took it too far. Like, oh, yeah, I remember season 2 is like, the last episode was the most impactful, like, we've ever, like, damn, they took it there.
Yeah.
Right? He could have died, bro.
Robbie's situation is also different, too, because you said something earlier about how Miguel kind of thinks, not an overthinker, but Robbie doesn't put himself in situations that isn't necessary, and he doesn't try to prove himself. There we go. Hawk tries to prove himself to reclaim that position, that throne, that alpha.
Kills himself.
Right. But then he feels regret. Robbie just plays it simple because he knows he's that guy.
Do you think Hawk? This is interesting. And then after this, I'm gonna end this video. Do you think the one to fall? Dimitri already went through too much torment, right?
He's gonna rise at this point.
But do you think Hawk, because Hawk is in a very gray area right now.
Yeah.
He just left Cobra Kai, right? And he didn't just leave him. He helped fight against them. It wasn't like, man, I ain't with this no more. I quit. I'm out. And then got picked up. No. He left Cobra Kai. And when Kreese and them tell Terry and them about that,
Yeah.
he ain't like Dimitri and them. Dimitri and them aren't traitors.
Right.
They were weak already, and they went to go cry. You took a strong warrior, and he quit and
Right.
turned on y'all and went somewhere else. I think I spoke with this last season.
Yeah.
Hawk might be the one to die.
That could be interesting because once the way he left is like, okay, you're not Cobra Kai material anymore. They're gonna look at that.
And he is a factor of why the Miyagi-Do will win. He's a prime factor because now you only have Robbie and Tori, right? So you got to get somebody
Hawk
new.
was the one that initiated things, and Sam also initiated. They were the two prime suspects as to what was going on.
Now you're on a team.
Yeah. So now it causes more problems.
It caused a problem. So him walking home from
But
school.
he's there in spite of Dimitri.
Walking home from school, running for his life, whatever. He trips, falls, slips down a cliff, dies.
Dang.
Like something, I think Hawk's gonna die, bro. It's something about this season feels really dark and gloomy, and the reason why the death might occur and might prolong the Valley tournament is because of his death. I think it's gonna affect everybody.
So in that sense, they do kind of need Kreese because he was the one that orchestrated it at the council.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's gonna be like where Daniel and them like this is going too far. Kids are dying. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what's gonna cause that war. Like we have to end these
But
guys.
now you got a bigger problem now because you bring in the entrance of now the city, the town's like, well, now we want a tournament, settle this once and for all.
That's dark, but I'm with it.
I'm rooting for Miyagi-Do. Let's take our All Valley back home. Let's take it back to basics. Y'all go to war and end this.
Yeah.
And train our kids the best way you can. Make them warriors. Like, what if we get the city and the town's perspective too? Because they need something to celebrate. This is tradition.
We might.
The Valley looks forward to the tournament, and there hasn't been a tournament in decades. So then that next main event is going to be huge because now the squads are bigger.
But you gotta. Yeah.
So now
True, but you gotta.
It goes back to.
I'm looking at that playing field. Hawk turned everything sideways, bro. Hawk just turned like
all the more.
Like because you had
you got stakes now. Yeah.
You had Sam and Miguel, which were top. Robbie was the wild card. And then, let me go rewind the tape. You had Robbie and Sam, right?
Yeah.
Then you had Hawk and Miguel.
Right.
Miguel left, went over here. Robbie went to jail. Tori stepped up. Hawk stepped up. Hawk, Miguel, Tori, Sam. Right? Robbie joins over. Now you have Hawk, Sam, Robbie. And Robbie was like low key, like the hidden factor. He was hiding. He wasn't even like part of the group yet.
Right.
Hawk leaves. Boom. Now you just have Tori, Robbie. Who has to go next? Sam's not gonna go. Miguel ain't not about to go. Hawk has to go. I don't think they can put the stop button on his progression. He's too good. He's literally third in the class right now.
And
the only reason why I say that is because by default, the actress that plays Sam, she's not as fluent with the martial arts. But if they was to animate this, she'd be cold as ice. Because remember, she's trained longer than all of them.
Yeah.
She really would be.
Child.
Yeah. She be like Mikasa on Attack on Titan. She cold.
Okay.
Right? But because it's live action, I get it. The actress, I'm not beating on the actress and nothing like that. But her character is that cold.
Yeah.
She's colder than Hawk would be. If you was an animated, Sam would be the best one in there. Sam and Miguel be serving them up.
And they actually acknowledged that at the end of season 1. She stepped away from it, but she's getting back into it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she be the
but
coldest one.
now she's being challenged and tormented. So now she's fighting harder. She's made it an oath and a deal to get better.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, as far as visually, the actress isn't that like.
Gotcha.
She ain't backflipping and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Hawk, as being a younger guy and stuff like that, and more on it, he's more fluent. But Hawk's character wouldn't be better than Sam.
Gotcha.
By just script wise, he's not. So I think Hawk's the one, man. That's the wild card in this season, man. I think Hawk's gonna be the one to either die, fair. Man. Something's gonna happen to him. Either he's gonna be crippled, where he can't do nothing no more, but he can't be there because the Miyagi team is too powerful. The odds are terrible against Cobra Kai right now.
It's beyond his understanding too, because he's still an outsider, but Dimitri would have to kind of fill him in on what's going on because he doesn't understand the history. He just wants to be accepted.
By Hawk getting injured, Dimitri gonna get better.
And you know how Hawk is. Hawk is reactionary, so he wants to
be his demise.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed our prediction, our reaction, our discussion on Cobra Kai.
Banzai. Banzai.
If you guys are new to the channel, please, guys, take a look at our Cobra Kai videos. There's a playlist out there for y'all. Take a look at it. The playlist is down below in the description. Look at that, man. Show that love. Let people know we out here. We've been supporting Cobra Kai since day one. Well, he has. He told me I came day 2.
All day.
So.
Lesson for whole life, Daniel. Whole life.
If you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button for more Cobra Kai talk and just cool discussions and reactions on J3 Entertainment.
Facts.
Also, thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Also facts.
I'm J3.
Ronin Shogun, the ninja assassin. Power.
And we out.